Hello Transformers fans, and welcome to an edition of Chief Triple H's Transformers Review. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to everyone who's subscribed to me so far. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I think I'm up to 41, 42, just by adding another review on, which means I'm only, either 60 or 59 subscribers left, who need to subscribe to me to get that Wheeljack Diaclone review to mark my 100 subscribers. So counting down, I just need another 59, I think it is, either 60 or 59. Anyway, been debating whether to mention this or not, but hell, why not? Of course, I think anyone who's a Transformers fan who watches these reviews will know what happened to I Love Mess / Ray. He's been attacked by these vote bots, and which has lowered his rating. So anyone who's a fan, go out there. I don't think any serious damage has been done, but help the guy out. Just rate what you think he's. If you've rated him 5 stars before, go back, rate him again. The guy's been on YouTube for just over a year now, and he's entertained us all, so we can do a little something back for him, and that's it really. I'm not going to go on about the Sean Long fucking thing. I think that's just a complete waste of time and not even worth mentioning. However, one thing I am going to mention today is, of course, Magnaboss, which are composers of these little three guys here, which is, if I just put this down a bit more, Ironhide, Silverbolt, and Prowl. Of course, these were the Gestalt combiners of the Beast Wars. I think they didn't feature in the cartoons, but they definitely featured in the Japanese cartoons, unfortunately, which I never got to see, should I say. What I've tried to do is each of these figures individually. So, move these two aside and we'll concentrate on Silverbolt. Put him on camera there. He's obviously some sort of eagle or falcon figure itself there. That's the figure itself there. So looks wise, not too bad. He's obviously looks like what he's supposed to look like. However, on the underside, you can see there a lot of kibble. So obviously if he's soaring through the sky, that's obviously what you're going to see a lot of. Movement wise, he doesn't have a lot of movement. Obviously he stands well, as you can see there. The wings don't really flap. They can go upwards that way itself, but then they lock in place once you get to that mode itself there. So that's as far as the wings can go. Tail does move around, moves up and down. Head has little movement, and his little beak in there as well. He's got a little beak which can open and close. But otherwise, there's not much showing to show you, in terms of the robot mode itself. Most things are quite hidden, which I think is quite nice. So I'll get on the transformation. Now, I'm not a huge Beast Wars fan. I like the cartoon series, but I'm not. Move this back up. I'm not gonna. Hello again. That's better. Yeah, I'm not a huge Beast Wars fan, but I did pick up these guys for a bargain price of £10 from Woolworths when they were still open many moons ago. They had a deal on for this guy, Magnaboss box set, and Tropedicus, which I also picked up as well. I think bar this figure, I have Dinobot, and that's probably about it. I picked him up for about £4, £3, £4 in a car boot sale. So I saw that and thought, fuck it, why not? Because there's just something about Beast Wars. I don't know, the storyline, the figures. I don't know what it is, but I just didn't get on well with these. And it's because the Beast Wars. That's what put me off Transformers altogether. during that period. So Beast Wars, Machine Wars, all that kind of period itself. I didn't really keep up to date with what was happening. It wasn't until Armada series came back, and I decided to get back into collecting again. Anyway, you just remove these little pieces from underneath these wings there, from either side. It's quite a simple transform. Stretch his legs out, twist them round. Now you simply prise it open, if I can. Now this guy, I must admit, does feel very, very fragile. One thing I'm concerned about is basically, does he have the gold plastic syndrome? Obviously being goldishy colour, but hopefully he shouldn't do. But he does have a lot of stress points, and I have heard of people snapping their wings off very, very easily on this figure. So I'm not going to force anything. I've already had his head pop up a few times. So we just pull that out, close it off, pulls his arms down. So that's the figure itself there, and you simply take those wingtips, which I took off previously, and they are two swords. One thing I like about this figure itself, and in fact all the figures, is the fact that each one has their own weapon, which is built into the body, so you don't have to worry about losing bits and pieces at all. So yeah, and you can stand him with the wings folded back, however it makes him back heavy, so you can't really stand him up that well. So unfortunately, you do have to display him with his wings out. God, I can't speak today. Anyway, yeah. So that's Silverbolt. He's got a bit of a mummy thing going on there on his head, on his face. Oops. Yep. I don't really know what to make of the face. You know, it's kind of like, you know, Return of the Mummy. Otherwise, apart from that, you know, it's not a bad little figure. Like I said, I'm not a huge Beast Wars fan anyway, so you know, I saw it and I thought, what the fuck, just buy it. So that's that. There is a lot of kibble, I must admit, a hell lot of kibble on these kind of guys. So yeah, that's him. So join me in part 2, where I shall be reviewing this guy, Prowl. Welcome back. One thing I forgot to mention, as you can probably guess, that I'm going to go through each guy in succession, eventually combining to the Magnaboss.